Oh, there we go. Hey, Frodo, you gonna help me? You gonna help me, Frodo? Welcome, everybody. This is your host, Chris, from the Wedo Local Gaming Channel. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Everybody, let me know if this looks good or what. So, today, we're going to be examining something very specific. Something that hit me today as being very important to a lot of people, because a lot of us ask ourselves this question. Listen carefully. Does our life matter? Okay, so this happened to me today. I was examining, I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but I was thinking about the amount of people who die and the amount of people who live, and like thinking, does my life really matter amongst however many people are dying? Like, does my life really matter that much? Because there's 20,000 other people that could touch somebody else's life as much as I could. What makes my life so important? Why does my life even matter? So that's what this video is going to be about. Man, I hope y'all enjoy this. Y'all are going to love it. Make sure you have some coffee. Well, I don't know if you're going to. It's pretty late. It's like almost 9 o'clock. There we go. Let's get into it. So, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Chris. As y'all probably already know, you've seen me on my channel 100 million times, and I do videos all the time. But today, this one I know this is on my gaming channel, but that's okay. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want. So, what I wanted to see was if, I wanted to kind of go over what I do for a living, what my job is and what I do. So I am a network administrator for a school district where I live. I take care of more than just that. I do server stuff, Fog, which is a imaging server. I do a lot of other things. I troubleshoot Windows a lot because Windows needs a lot of troubleshooting. But then you think to yourself sometimes, like, you spend a lot of your time thinking about what you do for a living, right? I mean, how many of us, we go to bed at night, we spend maybe a couple hours with our family, we go to bed at night, and then we wake up the next morning only to do the exact same thing all over again? How many of you have ever been like that? Raise your hand, because I know we all been like that. Here's what I'm telling you. So, I've spent a lot of time thinking about this, and what does it mean for my job and what I do for a living? Like, does it really matter that much? Does it really matter that my job is a big part of my life? Because it is. It's a fact. It is a big part of my life because it's what I do to feed my family. But is it what defines me? Does it define who I am and who I'm going to become? So this is what I want to say to y'all. So my job, I'm an IT guy. I do everything from, I fixed a laptop tonight. I've got to go back in the morning, do a bunch of desktop stuff, and probably look into imaging stuff and things that are broken. And so I really wanted to show y'all this. Like, a lot of times when you're in IT, you can get wrapped up a lot of times in learning everything you possibly can and forget that there are other people in the house with you. It happens every day to me. I have learned that when I start doing videos, I am oh my goodness, I am the worst, the absolute worst to sit in this room. I can sit in here and record for hours and hours. I love it. But I have to remember that I have a family out there. So It can't be my job that defines me. My job does not define me. It is what I do to make money, nothing more. That is all it is. Now, it is true, if you're a Christian, that it is a way for you to touch other people's lives. But basically, I do it for money. That's really all I do it for. I have no other reason to go other than to make money. That's a fact. And if you're watching this video, at some point you are going to think about these things. It's going to come to your mind that there's certain things you need to do, and your job is the only way to get things. You have to make money to get things. You have to. Now, it is not the money that defines you. Okay, so now we're going to go into the first point. The first point, does your job define you? No, it does not. Your job is nothing more than what you do to make money. That is it. Do not give it more credit than it deserves. If you are not making enough money, leave. If you ask for more money, they don't give you more money, leave. Because I'm telling you, at some point, you're going to come to the point that I have. You're going to get very tired of not making the money you should be, and then you're going to get so aggravated that you just want to throw your hands up and just walk out the door. I'm telling you, I'm at that point. Now, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it, nor am I going to lie, because lying is not what I do. I love to tell the truth, and this is the truth. I have spent 10 years at this same job, and I don't like it, man. I'm miserable. I don't make enough, and my family's suffering because of it. So, your job does not define you. Your job makes money, hopefully. Hopefully it makes enough. Now, the second point I want to make is, what does define you? So if your job doesn't define you, then what does? Is it what you do? Your family? Is it the things you have? Is it the things you've acquired over time? No, it is not. What defines you? Right? You create content on YouTube. Does that define you? No. Corey Kenshin will tell you that it does not define him. And I love Corey. Shout out to Corey Kenshin. Corey X Kenshin. Peace, bro. Thank you for your stuff. So anyway, I don't believe that your job, it does not define you. Your job doesn't define you. The things you have don't define you. So what does? Is it the intention of your heart that defines you? Is it the things you do for other people? What is the intention that makes you do something? Right? To examine what makes you do something is a very important aspect, right? You have to understand what drives your ambition, right? Is it money? Is it fame? If it's any of those things, you're doing it for the wrong reason, man. I make videos. I'll tell you why I make videos personally. Okay, I have a technology channel and a gaming channel. See, I myself am a part of both of those. See, I cannot be something other than what I am. Right? I can't fake it. I can't fake who I am. That's not who I am. I have to be me. I'm a little crazy sometimes. I'm a little quirky. I'm a little goofy. I'm annoying. My wife will tell you all these things. I am annoying. I'm hard to deal with sometimes. I don't listen. I don't really do anything she tells me to do because I don't like being told what to do. I want to let y'all know that you cannot allow other people to define who you are either. Right? I spent a lot of my life wanting other people to define me, and you can't do that. So what does define you? I believe, me personally, this is what I believe. Now, this is my opinion. Disclaimer, my opinion and my opinion only. You may disagree with me. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to tell you how I feel. Right? So, I believe that what defines me is the intent of my heart, right? If okay, let's look at it from the Christian's perspective for a minute, right? Because I am a Christian. I really am. But from the Christian perspective, what defines me? Is it what I do? Is it who I am? No. It's none of those things. And I'm going to explain. If you go by what you do or what you are, you're never going to reach the happiness that you're looking for. Ever. I mean, ever. I spent so much of my time trying to be happy with where I am and to be content wherever I'm found. Yeah, I know the verse, y'all. And let me tell you that I ended up being miserable because I did not, when something inside of me was telling me to move on and to leave, I kept staying because of that one verse. And it led me to misery, man. It did. And this is what I can tell you. The only thing that defines me now is Christ. His example of what we are to follow is what we should be following. See, if you want true happiness, you can't listen to, what's that little Uzi Vert, whatever the frig that dude's name is, or that other lady, Cardi B. You can't listen to any of them because they don't know what happiness is. Yeah, they make a lot of money, so money is important. I'm not going to lie. It is very important. Money is really important. Learning how to handle it is even more important. So, now you're asking, how can I change my mind to have the right view of things? Right? So, the right view, what do I mean by the right view? Right? What does that mean? The right view means that you view yourself the way that God views you. How does he view us? Well, let's see. He took his only son that he had, sent him to die in our place for our sin. You may not agree. I don't care if you agree. I'm telling you what I believe. This is what I believe. You're not going to change my mind. You're not going to lead me in a different direction because I know what I believe and I'm not going to stray from it. Right? This is what I believe and me alone. If you don't agree, that's your right and your choice to not agree. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want to do. That's the truth. You have the right to do whatever you want to do. If you don't want to watch my stream, you don't have to. If you don't want to watch this when it comes out on YouTube and I get it done, you don't have to. That's your right. But this is how I feel and what I believe. He is what defines me. He died for me. He cared enough about me to die for me. Have any of you died for any of your children? Have you died for your spouse? Have you laid down a lot of the things that you do wrong for your spouse so that you can be better for them? That's the questions we need to ask. So, what is the conclusion to all of this? So, y'all, I know some of y'all are probably yelling at me right now and you're probably cussing me. That's fine. You do you, man. If you want to cuss me, fine. That's okay. I am perfectly happy with people not liking me. A lot of people probably don't like me already. I don't care. That's fine with me. I love playing video games. I suck at it, but I play it anyway because I like doing it. I like technology and I like making videos about it. They may not like it. I don't care. That's what I like to do. I'm going to do what I like to do. That's all there is to it. So, what is the conclusion? Remember, it is not what you do for money that defines you. It is not what you do for money. IT is one of the worst fields for this. You can get so enthralled in the information, you forget what it's like to be a person. That is the truth, man. The absolute truth. Now, I'm going to, after I figure out how to do this, after I do this, okay, I'm going to take myself away for a minute. Okay, let's do this, and then we're going to go do this. Then we're going to do this. There we go. Okay, I don't know where I went, but whatever. I went somewhere. Okay, where am I at? Okay, so apparently it doesn't like me anymore, so we're not even going to worry about it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at this. So if you look, I did some research, right? And I said to myself, okay, how can I figure out what people are doing, right? Like if we think our lives doesn't matter, what does that mean? So right here, United States, 8,000 people die every day. 8,000. But when you take into consideration, right, 8,000, let's keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to bring me back, hopefully. There we go. I got to fix that window capture because I think it's still on my webcam. So look at it this way, right? 8,159 people die every day in the United States. But how many people do you think that those 8,159 have touched in their lifetime? Right? Okay, look at it this way. In my lifetime, I have touched hundreds of people. Hundreds upon hundreds of people. And as I do videos, I know one video I have has 500 views. I have touched 500 people. I got a lot of comments about that video. And one of them was really interesting because he said, Nate Chillin, shout out to you, bro. He sent me a message and he said, he's like, yo, Wedo Loco. He's like, bro, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. He said, I have the same computer. He's a rapper now. Came from New York. Yeah, I read his profile the other day. And I was looking into it. And so he said that he found it interesting because he had played video games on it, which is the exact same thing I wanted my boys to do. Now, on YouTube, you can reach hundreds of people, thousands and thousands and thousands of people over the life of a channel. Oh, come on. So that's what I'm saying to you people. If you want to, wait a minute. Okay, come on. Dad, damn it. Hang on, y'all. So let's see if this thing will come back. Nope, it won't. Nope, it won't. So anyway, we're just going to keep going because my stupid camera keeps cutting off. So look at it this way, y'all. It is at the place to where you can, you can really look into these things and figure out what you want to do, right? A lot of people have spent their entire life like learning these things, and then what do you have to show for it later in life? Like technology moves on and gets more complicated. Are you just going to keep learning and learning and learning and learning until you got nothing left? Until you turn around and your kids are 20 years old and you don't even remember half their life? Don't do that, man. Money is important. Make as much of it as you can as quickly as you can. Because I'm here to tell you that being broke sucks. It does. So y'all, that's all I've got right now. That's all I'm going to do. So I appreciate y'all watching, and let's get with it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Be blessed. Have a blessed day. This is Chris, or AKA Wedo Loco, whichever one you want to call me. Thank y'all for watching, y'all. Peace, and know that you are loved by me. At least me, anyway. And Jesus, too. Okay, bye, y'all.